Okay, let's see here. Hello and welcome. Uh, I don't believe the music from the game is playing quite yet because I don't. Yeah, it should be playing. And there goes that notification. I'm also in the process of like trying to get myself breakfast slash lunch slash some sort of nourishment. So that should be interesting. Hey, Lodarian, how you doing? Come to watch me stumble around the second Isla de Monkey. I don't know Spanish. Dirt. Oh. Despite having not seen the movie, I would assume I know what movie that references. Yeah. hmm I. All right, I'll put Joe Dirt on my list. I mean, I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never seen like all of it in one sitting. I mean, I think that yeah, but it's David Spade um, post Farley, David Spade. So it's like I don't know, but we're we're procrastinating too much. Let's go ahead and get into. Wait, why? Let me check the settings. Uh, okay, that should be better. Because this should. Yes. Uh, well, I haven't technically started it. And it's like, okay, the first Monkey Island took me 10 hours. Because I noticed that as I set up the playlist, YouTube playlist specifically of just my Monkey Island plays, that like the cumulative time, it, I mean, I would think that since I haven't actually hit play, that timer of 2.5 hours hasn't started. But now we have.
Well, well, well. Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hello,
Hi, Elaine.
nurse.
Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop.
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
Either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Big whoop.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Wait, if he wants to be a pirate, wouldn't he just steal a ship? I mean, that's what pirates do. Oh, look at all this stuff that's floating in the air above me. Riches.
I intend to. I intend to. I intend to. This may be a lot of money, but it's nothing compared to how rich I'll be when I find Big Whoop. I think I'm pretty well prepared financially for now. I should be set for the whole trip with this. This should be plenty of money to charter a ship. Look at all this. I've got enough to buy my own ship in 5 different currencies.
Okay. So now we just cross the rickety bridge.
Where do you think you're going, fancy pants?
Hey!
You ain't from these
You,
parts,
you
are
can't call me
This
that.
is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Is this some sort of bribe situation?
No, more like extortion. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
Help! Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Hey, Wacky.
Could you all just stay still a minute because I am talking?
Welcome to the stream. I'm currently getting shaken down.
Then who eats the donuts and roughs up the transients?
I roughs up on these roughing up on this island.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Largo Legrand.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
He took everything. Everything.
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me. Yeah?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end
Oh.
table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No. Like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and woodchuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Ooh, I like this.
He looks buff. Comfortable looking chair.
It's not for sale. Hey, don't touch that. It's not for sale.
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me.
Nice sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it.
What a cute little stool.
It's adjusted to my height.
Hello, nurse.
You can't say hello, nurse, to a calendar picture of the girl unless we get a close up. I mean, come on, really. You're gonna overuse the hello, nurse. You're gonna make it less special.
Pounds and pounds of nails.
I need all of them.
It says Woody.
That's me.
Nice craftsmanship.
I made it myself.
Okay, I think we've exhausted what we need to look at here.
Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Inquire below. Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Inquire below. The Bloody Lip Bar and Grill. It reads JoJo, appearing nightly, no cover charge. Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand. You there? Uh-oh. Give me my usual, and put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose. That's all I have. Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the
See,
ocean.
I don't understand that type of extortion. Because, you know,
Boy,
the-
you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
if you take everything from a person, they don't have a means to be able to continue being in operation. And therefore, you can't have a steady stream of... yeah.
Largo's been here. Largo's been here. I don't want to touch it with my hands. That's sick. I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced. I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced.
Hey, hired help only.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Want to see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking. I do have a business to run, you know.
Moderation in drinking. And on that note,
I saw your sign outside. What's the
actually,
job?
Oh, yeah. I really should take that thing down. I hired a new cook just this morning. But if things don't work out with him, I'll let you know.
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
thank
Oh,
you,
Look
Wacky.
at my beard.
Ah, that's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out, does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
Sorry, had to get food.
Grog, please.
No,
I'll need to
I
see
hit the
some
button
ID for
wrong.
that.
In that case, I'll take my business elsewhere.
Sorry, kid. Hey, hired help only.
Okay.
Hello.
Cartographer.
It's a pile of blank paper. It's a pile of blank paper. Nice map.
Uh-huh.
Cup of noodles. Sadly, I don't have a big cup of noodles hat like Farrell has in Final Fantasy 15. But cup of noodles, getting the perfect cup of noodles is, you know, Gladiolus is. He's so right when it comes to making the perfect cup noodle.
Nice map.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
I'm assuming this guy is Wally.
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
I have some questions about Scab Island.
Why? Thinking about moving here?
Actually, I'm trying to get off it as soon as possible.
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere. Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood. Shakes down everybody in town. Nobody
Yes.
comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it. Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats, and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority
Yeah,
on this
he's a
island is that
roughneck.
bully Largo.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Thanks for the lowdown.
Any time.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
Well, well. Aren't we jumpy?
You would be too if you were me. I've been researching Big Whoop for years. There are a lot of people who'd like to get their hands on my files.
Can I see your files?
Actually, there's not anything in them. I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know it contains unimaginable wealth.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
Oh, them? Yeah, I know about them. Of course.
Of course.
Well, well. Guess you don't need me then.
Hi, Wally.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brush.
Could you tell me about the men who buried Big Whoop?
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Go on. Finish the story.
Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names. I'd go look them up at the Fat City Library if it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo. Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh.
Yeah, because... Yeah, cardiologist. Yeah.
What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
There are really no good dialogue options right now. So I'll just go with whatever I figure seems the most humorous.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought. Sorry, cartographer joke.
Because Magellan ended up going all around the world. True story.
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too.
Is that all you do? Make maps?
Well, I do some restoration work too. I paste them together, recopy them, paint little cupids in the corners. You know, artsy-fartsy stuff. Maps are very, very important.
Yes, yes, they are.
I'm sure they are. Well, goodbye.
Okie dokie.
Reminds me of a dollhouse I once had. I mean, my, sister once had.
Yeah, his sister.
It's too small.
But just the right size for Wally. Laundry guy. Men of low moral fiber. Wait, are these the same three men of low moral fiber?
Aye.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map?
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The Sacking Lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
What did you do with the money?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled
Yes.
glass-bottom boats
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
What about glass bottom boats?
Big whoop! Did you find anything?
Not exactly.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you're a pack of loonies.
That you're a pack of loonies?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation, so to speak.
Right.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
But,
All right, you got us. We're really up here because...
well, we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Stupidity?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcaphobia.
Fear of killer whales?
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential.
Essential,
you know,
I
this
tell
leg is
you.
looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Is that your rat?
Yes, we call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Yeah.
Not responsible for lost buttons or hooks. No, we don't clean leather. Not responsible for stains left on clothing. It's sparkly clean.
No ticket, no laundry.
It's just a bucket.
Hey, leave that alone.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well, no.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
That's my bucket. I don't know you.
What do you know about Largo Legrand?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband. I'm clean, clean, clean.
Who are you?
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew. That's easy. I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty. I'm mad about getting your clothes as clean as they can be.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
I dropped it in my grog and it melted.
Log welted it? Well, now that is a good excuse, but I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
It was stolen.
Taking it bowling was a dumb thing to do.
Why would you take a claim ticket bowling?
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
I lost it while being keel hauled.
Your dog got mauled? What does that have to do with a claim ticket?
Oh, never mind. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
I must have left it in my other pants.
Why'd you trade it for chocolate-covered ants?
Wow.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
Mom threw it out when she cleaned my room.
What? You beat your mom with a broom? You should treat her better than that.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
Just
No,
a little bit.
I don't have my claim ticket.
You don't have to shout at me. I can hear you. But I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
I've got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Do you do alterations here?
Alterations? You mean change the numbers on your food stamps? You got some nerve.
I'm sorry. I've got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Would you be able to get out ketchup?
Get out? Catch up? What do you want me to do?
Nothing. Oops. I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
See, I'm just assuming that at some point I'm going to run into more familiar faces. How is the cleaner my spirit animal? Please explain that to me. Last night. Okay, do you realize how long ago last night was? I don't remember last night. I would never intentionally mishear your comments. You must be thinking of someone else.
I could lose a finger doing that. Oh, isn't that cute? I could lose a finger doing that. I could lose a finger doing that.
Nay, sir. I would never besmirch our friendship by intentionally mishearing anything that you would tell me in good faith. Never.
I'm not holding it. It's tied to the post. Only one guest.
Yes, but that dang Largo eats like 30.
Only one guest.
Yes, but that dang Largo eats like 30.
You're supposed to leave these things open. I'd have to have a room first. Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Nice.
Be with you in a second. Hold it right there. That's a private room. No going up there.
Busy guy. I don't think I'd get away with that.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's one piece of 8. Anything else?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Okay. Peninsula. Ah.
Steamin' weenies, 20 feet. I can't pick that up.
He's back.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
A two-bit thug.
He's nothing but a low-down weasel.
So why don't you kick Largo off the island?
Well, we would.
But he was very close to LeChuck.
But LeChuck's gone forever.
I heard they never found his body.
That's because I blew it into 1,000 pieces.
Oh no. Not this story again.
How's the pirate biz?
Horrible.
The sailing embargo has all of us pirates landlocked. We can't go about our business.
Some of us tried pirating on land, but it just didn't feel right.
What's this about an embargo?
The Largo embargo.
Well, it's not really an embargo. It's a tax on ships coming or going.
But it's a huge tax that no captain on this island can afford.
Including Dread.
That fool Largo doesn't know when to stop. He can't take more from us than we have.
Any idea where I could hire a ship?
You'll need to go to the far side of the island. And there, you'll meet a man named Captain Dread.
Yikes. Sounds intimidating.
Not really, once you get to know him.
Of course, he can't take you anywhere until Largo lifts his sailing embargo.
You guys know any piratey songs?
Sure, Fink here knows a million. Go ahead, Fink. Sing that one about Scab Island.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a scab on a pirate. And if you listen to me gab, I'll tell you why I admire it. Oh, the people aren't too friendly, the weather's not the best. The lodging's too expensive and Largo's quite a pest. But the thing I like about Scab is what it hasn't got. No mayor or police force, and no jail in which to ride.
That was beautiful.
Any marshmallows left?
Marshmallows? We don't have any marshmallows.
What's that white puffy thing on the end of your stick?
It's the stuffing for under my eye patch.
We're just sterilizing it.
We're pirates, Guybrush, not Girl Scouts.
Do you guys know any more piratey songs?
Okay, here's one about a pirate, his parrot, and a tragic day at sea.
You're not gonna sing Polly the Squawker lives in Davy Jones' locker, are you? You know that one always makes me cry.
Sorry, Bart.
Ever tell you about the time I kicked LeChuck's butt?
Look, Guybrush, besides the fact that we'd all rather die than hear that story again, there's another reason you shouldn't go spreading that story around.
Largo Legrand is back on Scab. He used to be LeChuck's right-hand man. You don't want to get Largo on your bad side.
Okay.
Do you guys know any more piratey songs?
Let me try one. Oh, 100 bottles of beer on the wall. 100 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around.
508.
508 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, 508 bottles of beer on the wall. 508 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 507 bottles of beer on the wall.
42.
Oh, 42 bottles of beer on the wall. 42 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around.
4.
4 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, 4 bottles of beer on the wall.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, I wasn't done.
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
Oh!
That reminds me, do we have any weenies left?
Too heavy.
Okay, let's take a look at that sign.
Rapscallion Steamin' Weenie Hut. Place order here.
Mmm.
This door appears to be locked.
Okay.
This door appears to be locked. Nice.
Alright, Farrell. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, with my first playthrough, there is no way I'm gonna be able to get through it in an hour and a half. No. Okay, so we got the swamp. Even 2.5 hours. I mean, because if you think about it, we're at about a half hour-ish right now, maybe 40 minutes. And what have I done? I picked up wood polish. Cemetery, swamp, and peninsula. Let's go check out the swamp.
International House of Mojo. Creepy, but apparently seaworthy. I don't want to pull it out of the water. It might be covered with jellyfish and swampy parasites.
Oh, you coming now on the International House of the Mojo.
It appears to be yo-yo string. I'll just take a little. Display model. It appears to be bolted to the table. Ash to life, the uncremating cream.
Hey, that's just a display model.
Oh!
Guybrush Threepwood. It's been a long time since you last came to see me.
That was my plan, Farrell.
Hello, nurse.
No! No! I mean, she...
About that jar I was looking at?
That's one of my most powerful potions. Brings the dead back to life.
I'll take it.
There are some complications. It only works on ashes, and the resurrection is only temporary. Plus, you need to bring me a sample of the subject's ashes before I can mix you up a batch.
Boy, voodoo's complicated.
Rules are rules.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
We do?
It was I who told you how to do away with LeChuck. I told you where to find the voodoo antiroot and how to turn it into the powerful ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
I thought it was the cannibals.
How's business?
Very good. Many hexes this week. Saved many people from the evil eye. Made many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most of them.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person. And no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
Are you willing to help me make one?
Maybe?
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of hair will do for the head. Bring me a sample of fluid from his body, and from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse.
Okay.
Here, take the shopping list.
Thanks.
Now go.
They're unlabeled. I don't think I'm qualified to handle them. They're unlabeled.
Okay.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood.
Well, I'd like to have my fortune read.
I see a hard road for you, Guybrush. Things didn't get easy for you when you defeated LeChuck, did they? People only wanted more. You had to keep proving yourself over and over. The pressure kept mounting until you lost it all. Your fame, your fortune, the one you love.
Okay, that's enough. Well, that's enough voodoo for me. Bye.
So be it.
Everything that's not bolted down.
Looks like bound editions of Voodoo Quarterly. No, that stuff's way too technical for me. The Ricketts. No trespassing. It looks like it's been sealed shut. Stan's Cozy Crypts. A place to spend eternity, not a fortune. The Quagmires. No trespassing. Here lies Hank Plank. Does anybody recognize that name? He didn't have any money on him when he died, and somebody's got to pay for the funeral. Stan. Stan's Casual Crosses, for graves that don't need to dress up. Warning! Quarantine tomb. Inhabitants died of green tongue fever.
Fun.
The Grouts. No trespassing. Here lie the Gordo brothers. Too big for any ship. Let's hope the Earth can hold them.
Yes, Stan.
These spots reserved for our privileged future customers. The grave of the unknown pirate. Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is he's dead. The bad news is he bred. There once was a girl named Carrie who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed, she got buried. No man commanded Jean-Louise, not on land and not on water. John did whatever he did please, until he kissed the gunner's daughter. Here lies daredevil Jim McDowell. Hand of steel, leg of wood. Jim took every risk he could. A life of action, that was Jim's. Too bad he ran out of limbs. Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is he's dead. The bad news is he bred.
Okay. Wood polish, bucket, string.
Great recipes from the International House of Mojo. Page 139. Aunt Helen's special voodoo doll mix. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
So I'm thinking something of the dead would come from the grave of Marco Grand. Possibly and then something of the thread we'd probably get from the laundry guy.
It says, and I quote, Captain Dread's ship charters. 20 pieces of 8. Inquire within.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Captain Dread?
Yeah, man, I'm Captain Dread. What can I do for you?
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace. I called it my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it. No way, man. Besides, that mean and nasty guy Largo, he has an embargo on the island. No ships can sail in or out without his approval. There's no way he would let me leave.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
It happened some time ago. My navigator and I set sail for this legendary island. When we arrived, we were taken prisoner by cannibals. I escaped, man, but my navigator was not so lucky. All I found of him was one of his eyeballs, and I've kept it as a good luck charm.
Interesting.
Gee, I think I've met your friend.
Unlikely.
Natty Dreads.
Thanks, man.
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man, I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace. Besides, Largo has an embargo on the island.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
Okay. All right.
Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Help wanted.
Okay.
I don't want to touch it with my hands. There isn't enough spit to put in the bucket. Largo's been here. That doesn't seem to work. It reads JoJo, appearing nightly, no cover charge. Excuse me,
Yeah, boy?
is that job available yet?
Sorry, that guy I hired is doing just fine so far.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
See, I thought putting the spit in the bucket would... I guess not.
It's just a bucket.
Alright, let's see here.
Hey guys. Yo. They're sleeping peacefully. That wouldn't be wise. That doesn't seem to work.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
What can I do with a piece of 8? I've got wood polish now and a piece of 8.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full. Save your money. The inn's full.
It's tied to the post. And it's securely fastened. And it's securely fastened. I don't want to polish that.
Hello.
Hi, Wally.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brush.
Okay.
Thanks. I gotta go.
Okie dokie.
I'd rather keep it.
What is this?
No thanks.
Okay. Hmm.
No, thanks.
Hmm. All right. So, playtime 1 hour, 4% complete. I think at this point that is a good stopping point. I've been going for about an hour of the stream time. So thank you, Lil Darian. Thank you, The Feral. Thank you, Wacky, for showing up. I will try to do more streaming again soon, whether this or something else. I know if I do something else, it's much to the chagrin of The Feral, but hey. Um, let's see here now. I know. Yeah, one of the reasons I'm cutting off the stream right now is with my wife probably getting home fairly shortly. I'm gonna be able to spend some time with her before I go into work. I just got a text message from work, so I gotta figure out if I can understand that fully. And so I bid you all a good day and enjoy.